Out of 771 sellers that actually ran, we now have 79,666 listings that sold. So I have two options. I could do product substitution with these listings, or I could bulk list these listings. I'm showing you the product substitution method now. So there are 46 items out of almost 80,000 items that sold 4 times in the past 30 days and also sold once in the past 3 days. So I'm going to do a product substitution. So Ecom Sniper is now going through and seeing out of those 80,000 listings, how many items sold 4 times in the past 30 days. So 703 items sold 4 times in the past 30 days. And because product substitution items take longer than bulk listing per listing, I generally don't like to do cheap product substitutions. What's up guys, Mark Augustine here, and in this video I'm going to cover the difference between bulk listing or bulk theory and product substitution, two product research methods in eBay dropshipping. Now, this question came from a gentleman on the channel. Now, I usually answer the questions from the closer group first. So if you guys want me to make videos specifically answering your questions, I would suggest you join the 90-day challenge group and download my roadmap. So if you're part of the community, I could answer more advanced questions. But this question came at a good time, because today is the 6th day in my $25,000 journey, and I'm actually going to bulk list about 500 items today. So the main reason I'm recording this video is because one, I tried to answer as many questions as possible in the video, but it also came at a very good time. So thanks for your question, brother. I don't want to try to pronounce your name because I will screw it up, but thanks for your question, and I'm making this video for you. So if you guys have been following the channel, the journey before I bulk list, you would see I've been, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row, about 5 days in a row, I've been doing product substitution, and you can see the views going up. You can see the organic listing views and the impressions going up. So when you go at the listing views, definitely took a crazy turn today, these past 2 days on external. Wow, that's interesting. Didn't even look at that. And then sales, and number of sales really spiked today, and it's been steady the past couple of days. But what you want to look at all times is your impressions, because it gives you an indication before sales come that you're doing the right thing. Now, I did a 90-day roadmap, which is about to change just a little bit, because in the 90-day roadmap, I was doing 100% product substitution, but I'm adding some bulk listing in there, and I will explain the mathematics in the future. But in this video, I'm going to do bulk listing. So product substitution, to answer both questions. Product substitution, when using, I will give you an explanation using Ecom Sniper. So what you're looking at here is the first page in both processes, the basis of making money, the sellers. So I have a list of sellers that if I run through Ecom Sniper will give me all their listings that sold, right? So out of 707 sellers, so follow me here, out of 771 sellers that actually ran, we now have 79,666 listings that sold. So I have two options. I could do product substitution with these listings, or I could bulk list these listings. When I bulk list these listings, what Ecom Sniper is going to do, so let's actually both process. When I'm doing product substitution, I want to go through and be more specific. So I'm going to put minimum 1 in the past 3 days and a minimum of 4 in the past 30 days. Minimum price, let's do $50. Apply. So I already have the data saved in my Ecom Sniper account. So from this data, I could go 2 directions. I'm showing you the product substitution method now. So there are 46 items out of almost 80,000 items that sold 4 times in the past 30 days and also sold once in the past 3 days. So I'm going to do a product substitution. I've looked at a couple of these already. I didn't do this one. So this one is interesting because this person is dropshipping in Spanish. So it'll be interesting to see if I could product substitute that. So I look for it on Amazon. Do I find the same thing? So this is $52 break even. This could be like a 20 something set. And the thing is with that, I may not even have to find the exact one, right? Because I know the break even is 52. So I could now order by price. So I'm looking for the cheapest. And this is a very different type of situation because it's a Spanish listing. I'm sniping it. I'm product substituting here. So I'm looking for a cooking set for less than $52. And I know Spanish, so that kind of helps. But I'm not seeing anything close to what I want. We're getting closer. It's something like this, but I needed this would kind of work. This is a 10 piece. Their listing did not say price, so I could do this. So this is what you will consider a product substitution, right? So let me close this window. I'm not sure why it's opening in another. Let me close this down. So I'm going to pause. So my computer was doing some funky stuff. I'm trying to answer that question, the difference between product substitution and bulk listing. And I'm going to show you practically on Ecom Sniper, as well as give you, hopefully you'll understand the effects of both of them. So they all start with the sellers list. These are almost 80,000 listings that Ecom Sniper got for me from 700 sellers of my sellers list, right? So if I want to do a product substitution, I generally look for items that sold 4 times in the past 30 days. And because product substitution items take longer than bulk listing per listing, I generally don't like to do cheap product substitutions, although I would, right? So let's see the difference. So we just want items that sold 4 times in the past 30 days. Let's not even worry about price. So Ecom Sniper is now going through and seeing out of those 80,000 listings, how many items sold 4 times in the past 30 days. So 703 items sold 4 times in the past 30 days. That first item I already product substituted. So that's going to be a bit of a cheat. But let's see if we could find, I didn't do this one. So this is an air pressure switch. Break even is $15.05. I go to Amazon. The exact same thing is $10. So what I do is I copy. This copies the list, the title, as well as 5 cents less than the price. So now when I go to the listing, I use Ecom Sniper and I hit import. What that import does, it now imports the title as well as 5 cents less than his price. But because it's a $9 item and I know the margin is pretty high, I would generally lower this price considerably. So it's lowered a bit. Let's go down. That would work a little more. And then snipe list. And what Ecom Sniper is doing now is now listing that item. That is a snipe listing or product substitution. If it was product substitution, I would have taken the same title and put another item. But because I found the exact same item and it was profitable, it was listed. But that's the idea. Now, bulk listing is I can now use the same 80,000, but if I filter with 5 times in the past 30 days, I'm down to 502 results. Now, when I'm bulk listing, I'm not using the same items or the same title. I'm now using these titles to go to the product hunter, copy, and I go to the product hunter and I put them here. And the product hunter now found 419 listings that fit these 502 titles, right? We now get those Amazon listings and go to the bulk lister. So all my listings through bulk listing is going to be at 65%. Open the bulk lister, and now I have 419 listings that I'm going to bulk list and leave overnight. So practically, that is the difference between product substitution and bulk listing. The effect is you generally get more sales at maybe a lower margin, but if you focus, you can get the same margin, but you get more sales with product substitution listings. But they take a lot longer to do 100 product substitution compared to 100 bulk listing. Now, when you do bulk listing, you lower your sell-through rate. And we did a video about the importance of sell-through rate before. So generally, when I do bulk listing, I'll prune 7 days later and get rid of most of those listings. Anyway, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Hopefully, I answered your question. Hopefully, you got some value from this, let me know in the comment section how I can help you. If you're following the $25,000 challenge, there's a link in the description to that group so you can get the document on the roadmap. There's also a link to my calendar for a free one-on-one. Have a good one, guys.